Hey, this is Kicking It with Jason. I have KICKIN on today. She's an amazing young lady, mom, somebody I got the privilege just to start training. And she's on her candle hustle. I want to learn more about it. And I always love bringing cool people on here. So I'm so glad you're on this morning, Connie.
Oh, thank you, Jason. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, tell us about yourself, how old you are, your candle business, what you've been up to. Go ahead.
All right, my G. Um, well, I work in the education field, right? But when COVID happened, prior to COVID, so I had mentioned this to you. So prior to
Yeah.
COVID, I was super interested in making candles because I love them so much.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so I had signed up for 2 candle making classes, and then COVID hit. So I was like, now what? Now what the hell am I supposed to do? So I decided to just get on YouTube and figure out how to make candles myself because I was like, if you can figure out how to make pretty much anything on there, there has to be like candle making stuff there. So I
Yeah.
went on YouTube um, and pretty much just followed it to the T and did everything that they told me to do. Bought everything that I had to buy. Bought a little like, one of those flimsy kits at Amazon to begin with. Just was like
A
little.
flimsy kit?
Yeah, like in March, the cheapest ones that they had because I was like, I want to do it, but like, I don't know, like, I didn't know how big I wanted to make it. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just going to buy the cheapest one. So then that worked out really well because I learned a lot from it. Um, and then I think as months went on, I got a whole lot better because at the beginning, for me, it was like, fuck, I shouldn't have
Mm-hmm.
made it like that, or I should have made it this way. And I would be like super nervous to like
Yeah.
even showcase them or sell them or any of that
Mm.
because, like at the beginning, I was like, who would want to buy a candle from me,
Mm.
Um, but I guess that's normal, like people self doubt themselves. But then I was like,
Yeah.
whatever, dude, like just do what you have to do and just put them out there. So I did. I like took my little first homemade candles to the park and I took cute pictures, made my little Instagram, and I was like, whatever, like let's just see what the reaction is.
Yeah.
Uh, and it went really well. Like people actually liked my candles. They liked my page. um I'm still working on like getting more followers and like learning all of that fancy internet stuff that you do and like no, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out still. So I'm almost at 300 followers, but
It's
it's really
awesome.
nice. Yeah, and it's really nice to like see my progress, because I have the first candles that I made back in March and then like all the way up till now. So
Yeah.
it's to see my growth. It's nice to see like other candle pages supporting and like always giving good feedback. And then just people like random people purchasing the candles. Um, so it's still a really good journey, because I'm still learning through it. Like yesterday I had an event
Mm.
which went well, luckily. Um, but it's still like the whole thing is like a learning process. Like I'm still learning to modify some things. But back to COVID, like I know, I know that I was really sad that the classes were shut down and everything because I didn't get to like quite learn from a professional per se. But it also gave me that space to like be at home and trying to figure it out, like myself, which made it a lot more special for me. So even though it could have been seen as a barrier, I think it was like super helpful for myself. And
Yeah.
then yeah, I had a lot of time to just work on my brand and grow it.
That's awesome. And what'd you name your business? Semietta, right?
Semillita Candles.
Semillita. Semillita. I
Yeah.
practiced like 20 times before we got on to
Yeah.
Semillita Candles.
Yeah. So
What does
follow
that
me
mean?
at semillita.candles. Um,
Semillita dot
yeah,
candles on Instagram.
yeah, on Instagram. What does it mean? It means a
Yeah.
seed. So semillita means a seed.
A
And I know
seed.
it's super corny, but it's like candles give me life. Like they give me life. So for me,
Hmm.
that name means like you light up a candle and you really like get to sit with yourself and grow a little part of yourself. Um, Also because I use them for meditation, so it's just a piece to help me like just grow, like a little flower, semillita,
That's
seed.
amazing. I love that. I love the meaning behind it.
Yeah, thank you.
That so do you think if COVID didn't happen, do you think you would have pursued this? Do you think are you trying to get around to it?
Yeah, I was definitely like making my way towards that, but I think it would have been like different, because
Mm,
prior to COVID, life was just really on the go, like super
yeah.
fast speed. So I would have definitely learned how to make the candles, but I think it wouldn't have been like such a nice experience for me. I feel like it would have been a pressure or like something that I just had to do, like
Mm,
it wouldn't have felt the same. I don't think so. Yeah.
got it. Got it.
Hmm.
Got it. And you always loved candles since a little girl, or how did your love for candles grow? How
Yeah.
did it start?
So yes, as a little girl, and I think my love for candles started because of my mom. You know how like in a Mexican household you have like your all of those candles, the
Yeah.
religious candles.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
but she also liked buying me like the scented ones and the colorful ones. So my mom was the one that like really helped me um really enjoy the candles.
Yeah.
Um Yeah, but yeah, I have them all over my room. But like I was mentioning to you that now that I have to, not I don't have to make them, but like now that I make them for other people because I want you guys to enjoy them, but that also like I don't really make as many candles as I would like to make for myself. So that's
Mm,
something that I have to like really be intentional about. Like I'm gonna make
yeah.
5 for a customer and then one for me, like
Uh huh.
or yeah, but definitely growing up, it was like I think it's because you're seeing those candles everywhere and like seeing them on the altars and like knowing what they mean. Um, and then just like every single candle had an intention. So I thought it was pretty cool. Plus it's something that
Yeah.
you burn and you get to watch it burn.
I know. I
So
know
that's
that is
cool.
cool. I like going camping because I mean I love camping. I love to eat a lot of food and like no, it's just like I love the outdoors. But when it comes to campfire time, I love being around the fire. And the candle kind of gives, in a way, like its own little way. Just like seeing something burn like that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Yeah, all around it's super relaxing.
yeah, yeah. Did you make candles as a little girl too? Did you just do it for fun? Were you doing your own thing?
No, as a little girl, no. My mom would
No.
like buy. Yeah. She would let me like burn the candles and I would like to burn a lot of the candles. Um,
Uh,
so it got a little dangerous at one point, but she was I know, but she was so awesome. I don't know, my mom has always been the type of person like go ahead and explore and do what it is. Whatever the hell you want to
that's
do, go.
beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So,
good.
but no, I didn't have the pleasure of like actually making them.
When did you start making? So did you make them during COVID, or have you ever made any before as a young adult or anything?
Oh, I made
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So during, I think prior to COVID, like right around the time that I signed up for
You
that
just
class,
loved
I was,
them, huh? You just
yeah,
loved it. Yeah.
no, but it was also because I bought so many, and I was like,
Ah,
these candles are like $20 a piece.
yeah.
Like they're hurting my pockets, and I have hell of them. So like, what the hell can I do? And then I was like, I bet you I can make them. So then I was like, yeah, I could make them. I could make them. Yeah.
Man, that's so cool. And I like how you said you learned on YouTube because the power of the internet is amazing. And I think, in today's world, everything is online. YouTube, Instagram, everything is within reach, which is kind of like, I mean, some people go to college, some people don't. Like I'm for either one. Like you don't want to go to college because you want to hustle and you want to go that route because that's what I'm doing. And I've seen people excel in it. Of course, people who I look up to the most in the world are doing fine without college. But
Yeah.
I'm like everything is literally education is on YouTube. It is online. It is with the click of a button. Like I
Yeah.
told you, I learned how to tie a tie from YouTube.
Yeah.
That's where I learned. You're like, your dad didn't teach you? I was like, no, I taught my dad after I learned. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome. Yeah, and then I must say too with that, like the videos helped a lot. Um, that helped, but it's also like putting little pieces together. You know, like you're not always
Yeah.
gonna find a YouTube video that's gonna be exactly what you're looking for. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's like your own little library, but also like making connections. You know,
Yeah.
like you or like the person that hosted the event last night. You know, things like that. Just
That's
like
important. Yeah.
figuring out, yeah, what
Yeah.
relationship continue to grow.
That's super important. And man, you're gonna like the more you put yourself out there and you get around people, you're gonna meet some cool people. I mean, I'm doing that. Like I found awesome friends online. I mean, just over life, just being in fitness, karate, I've met great people, got best friends, people I'm really close to. But even online, like with sports cards and in that community, I've met people in Utah, Holland,
Cool.
SoCal. Yeah, it's so cool. Like, there's just people everywhere who want to connect, who want to share their love for what they do. And there's
Yeah.
like millions, thousands of candle lovers
Yeah.
online that you're gonna come across.
No, there is. And I really
Yeah.
appreciate that because and even like when the big Instagram pages like my stuff or they comment something nice
Yeah.
on it, I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys are so sweet.
It's awesome. It feels good.
Yeah,
It feels good to know that other people care and they got your back or they're gonna support.
yeah,
So
sure,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, when it comes to like I would say with followers and things like that, um, I don't pay attention to it. I just do my thing. But yeah, TikTok. I'm telling you, get on TikTok
I know.
and
Oh my,
yeah, like
I have
get
to
on there.
yeah. So was it Friday? Friday, I like started doing my TikTok, right? Because I had you in my mind. I was like, okay, Jason said I have to do one. So
Yeah, get on.
I officially have a TikTok. Uh,
Good.
but then I was halfway in creating my candle thing, and I accidentally deleted it.
Oh, that's
'Cause
okay.
I was
Just make
making
another one.
weed candles, and it was so fucking awesome. But
Yeah.
so like the whole video got deleted, and I was like,
Oh
oh,
man.
we'll try again next week. Yeah.
Yeah, because what's cool is are you still there? Oh, here you go. Yeah, what's cool about recording and just showing people because you know how you went on there and you found people to teach you how to make a candle, like you can do that for other people now. Like
Yeah.
they can come to you and watch your stuff, and that one follower can mean a new friend. It can mean business. Who knows what it can mean. And then
Yeah.
like you're just showing people how to make a basic candle. Like, hey, do this, 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 this. You cut it up
Yeah.
into like a 15-second, 30-second video on TikTok. It can
Hmm.
go super viral, could lead to
Yeah.
business. It
Hmm.
brands yourself really well,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's amazing what can happen online with the
I
internet.
know. Can I hire you as my PR?
No, Graham gotta hire me. Like I'll just do it. Like I'll just do it because I love talking about it. I love I love doing stuff like that, like the branding thing. I mean, that's why I post. That's why I make content every day. Like I mean, you see it.
Yeah, it's a commitment. That's good.
Yeah, sports cards, fitness. It's always something about like how somebody can get better, stronger with the lift or a home workout. Like I've been doing that a lot. 20-minute home workouts. It's just
Yeah.
another way to brand myself, share what I'm doing, my expertise. Something
Yeah.
simple, and then
Yeah. That's
yeah,
awesome too, because that's well, other than like Rosie letting me know about you, I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, just hearing it from her. But then once I started following you and I saw your videos and I saw like everything that you were
yeah,
doing, like, okay, like one,
yeah,
he's normal, and two, he
yeah. I'm
seems
normal.
like cool.
See, I love hearing that because like all my content, it shows who I am. Like I don't got to front. I don't got to put up this fake thing.
Yeah,
I'm super authentic. Like you already know what you're getting into when you train with me. I love sports cards. I'm this goofy guy. I'm a big
yeah.
Michael Jackson fan. I like
Hmm.
sports cards. I like, what I mean? So when you see that online and you see me in person, it all matches up. It's like there's no guesswork. And like
Yeah,
my whole internet thing is just it's like a brochure to who I am. It's a live little look into what I'm
yeah.
doing. So you do that
That's
with candles, man. That's gonna be so cool.
I
That's gonna
know,
be
but
so cool.
okay, so this is my question because like I have my personal Instagram page, right? And I post
Yeah,
like other things on there, but then I also have my Semillita candle ones, and I post a lot of things on there too, like about like myself making little tips and tricks or whatever. But
yeah.
like can I like blend both of those together? You know what I'm saying? Like, or should I just
Well,
like,
I mean, look,
I don't,
you see what I do?
yeah,
Yeah, I put everything on one page.
yeah. But
Yeah,
see,
I
it
don't.
works for you too.
Yeah, and well, a person you need to follow is Gary Vee too. Gary Vee's the man. You got to follow Gary Vee. But Gary Vee's like one of the people I look up to in the whole wide world the most.
Mm-hmm.
And he has several different businesses,
Yeah.
multi-millionaire. Like I mean, super good guy though. But like he puts everything on one page. And, he just shows this side of himself, this side of himself, and so I just kind of follow that. And the reason why I do that is because I don't want to spread my audience out. Oh, drop my phone. I don't want to spread. Wait, hold up, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm knocking my phone off. All right, we back. Yeah, so I don't want to spread my audience out, so I don't make two different pages.
Mm-hmm.
And I want people to see other sides of me. Like I want that. I want people to see the quirkiness side of me. I want people to see like little business stuff I do, the dancing stuff. Yeah, like so I keep it all on
And
one page. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt you. Like if you have one page and you put your business stuff, like it's not gonna be. Oh, people are gonna be like, oh,
real
shit
person.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people aren't going. And if they do judge, who cares? That's the internet. People are gonna judge no matter what. So
Yeah. That's true. You were saying.
yeah, yeah, and it's good. Like you get the weed everybody out.
Yeah.
So if people love you, they're gonna love you. If they're not gonna love you, they're not gonna love you. So
Yeah. You tell
yeah.
them.
So yeah, if you want it, I mean, yeah. So I don't make two pages because that's just too much work.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to be posting over here, then posting over here, and then like I got like right now on my Instagram I have what 15? No. Yeah, 1,500 followers, right? So if I was to make a fitness page, I wouldn't want to try to make a fitness page where only 100 people are gonna go follow my fitness page, but I have 1,500 eyes over here. I'm not gonna like that. That's not
Yeah.
good, right? Like, why would I take more eyes away
Mm-hmm.
from my content? You know.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Try that.
that's what I would encourage you to do. I would encourage you to just put everything on one
And
page. Yeah,
okay.
just be
Jason
be
said it, everybody. No.
be Cotton, right? Be you, but post about candles,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, like my page says Jason Richtown Beanie, and in my bio it says what I'm up to and everything. But when I post, you'll see everything. Like
Yeah.
you'll see Star Wars. I put up some goofy, funny stuff today, and but everybody knows what I do. Everybody knows I'm the kickboxing fitness dude.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
and you're awesome because you sent. I also like your group text too. I was
oh
in tears when
yeah.
I got your message, and I was like, "This is so sweet." That made my day.
What message? Which one was that one? The
The one like I don't know. You said a bunch of words, but then you were like, "Have a great day," text group or something. I was like, "That's amazing."
Yeah, it's
That's
all about community. It's like man, like how you're saying with candles, there's a community there. That's just what I want to do with
yeah,
my work. Is
yeah,
I want to have a community through fitness, and I don't get to see everybody all week. I haven't seen people in months since COVID. Some people I don't, I haven't trained just because they stopped,
yeah,
and I want to be in touch in some kind of way during the week. So that's why I got that text group, and it's just and that feels good to hear on the other end that it actually does something. Like it, people look forward to it. They
yeah.
get some kind of positive vibe from it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it is definitely a good vibe.
yes. All right, so take us through a basic way how to make a candle. What's step one? Like,
Okay.
or do this. Go through a recent order that somebody ordered. What is a recent order that you got, and how did you come about it?
Oh, the most recent order was so simple and beautiful for me because sometimes I get candles, which is great. Like I appreciate all the orders that I do get, but sometimes
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I want one that's like green and scented this way, and I want another that's like this color and that scent. So, and I like catering to my customers. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I have time and I can do everything that you're asking me to do. But I really do, and there'll be like multiple candles, so it's like hella candles. But this order, the lady only wanted like all lavender candles, and I was like,
Mm.
Thank the Lord, because one, that's my favorite candle, and then two, like they're all the same. They're all gonna be the same, and I'm gonna get a little more free time or something. Like it just felt
Yeah.
nice to be the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but for that, and it's super relaxing too. So for that one, um, so give you the steps. You want me to give you the steps?
Yeah. Let's go through it. Like, so how what's step one? She said she wants these lavender candles. What's next?
Okay, so she wants the lavender candles, and then of course, like I charge her. She pays me the money, gives me her address, and then I get to work. So what I
Yeah.
do is I have to make sure that all of my supplies are ready to go. Like my
Uh-huh.
little there's like a tin that I use to melt the wax.
Mm.
I have they look like little popsicle sticks, but they have like little holes in them. I
Yeah.
have the wick. I have the tins for the actual wax to like go in them,
Yeah.
and I have the dye because she wanted lavender dye. I have amethyst stones, and I have lavender flowers. So I have to bring all of my material. I have to make sure that I have everything, because I don't want to keep going back and forth. I don't. So I have everything there. I don't. It's so complicated. So then and the wax, of course. You have to bring the wax. So
Mhm.
that I melt the wax first, and that takes like about maybe like mm, maybe like 5 minutes. It'll take like about 5 minutes to burn. You
Wait,
have to
question.
wait.
With
Yeah.
wax, is there like different types of wax, or is it like you have to look for a specific kind?
Yeah, so there's different type of wax, but I like to use soy wax.
Uh,
And then recently what I learned is that if you add some coconut oil to the wax, it helps like keep it more together. Like I don't know, it just feels.
dang.
Yeah, that's what I learned from other candle makers. So that has been helpful. But so I like soy wax, but there's multiple of them, and there's also beeswax. But like I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I don't want to start no
You gotta test it
controversy.
out. You gotta test it out
Yeah.
first. Yeah, yeah.
But so
Cool.
I
So you
just
got the
I've seen.
materials and the wax, and
Yeah.
then and then what's next?
Okay, so you melt the wax, you put the color in there, you put the scent because you need to have lavender scent, like
Uh,
maybe like a tablespoon of lavender scent, and then mix all of that up. And then once it's ready, in your actual like candle tin, you have to put the little wicks. Like I glue them on there. Sometimes you get like little stickers and you can like put the little stickers on there, but I like to glue them because it's easier. So I'll glue them on, and then once your mixture is all ready, you just pour it on there. And those little popsicle sticks, they go like on the wicks so that they don't move, because if not, your candles, the wicks are gonna be all weird. Um,
oh, yeah,
yeah, and so then after it cools off, then I like to use my heat gun, and then I melt the top of the candle again so that I can put the lavender flowers and the amethyst stones. And then I cut off the wicks, the excess wicks. And then bam, it's finished.
yeah. Dang. And
Simple.
how long is that process right there for that one
That
candle?
yeah. Um that might have been like an hour tops, but maybe a little less. Yeah.
Man, that's cool. But you're having fun while you're doing this, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a
Yeah.
lot of fun. I have a lot of fun, but I also like my brain is like, okay, Karen, you have to do this and you have to do that. Like
Yeah.
there's certain
Yeah. Yeah. Solid
orders
step.
that I tell and steps. So that's why I bring up like multiple candles that are like different colors and scents. I have to like make little notes for myself, like, okay, remember that you have this candle, that candle,
Yeah.
that candle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a little more tedious, but regardless, like I'm always enjoying like making the candles and like trying to figure out how to perfect it for the customer.
Man, that's lovely. I mean, I even do that as a trainer, because you guys are like candles, and I'm lighting you guys up.
That's
Like,
true.
but yeah, all you guys are different. But I mean, the base of it is like the same, right? The
Yeah.
wicks, the candle, and the flame makes the candle. But then what goes into it might be different. Like your training is different from somebody else's. I have to make note, like, all right, we're on this week. Um, we got to add this much weight, or she's progressing really well with this move, so we're gonna start bumping this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's yeah. I hear what you're saying about how things can get tedious like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's important. That's important, and
Yeah.
that's what makes it fun though. Is like having those different nuances and tweaks that you got to make along each
Yeah.
process. I guess that's cool.
Yeah. That's true. But then like what's my fear with like the candles, like to get um like a bad review, Like I
Ah,
always I love doing what I do, and I put like so much intention and like
yeah,
effort
yeah, yeah,
in them.
yeah.
So nobody tells me nothing crazy about them, And even if they do, like I'm all for it. Like I want to know how I can get better. And I've had constructive criticism, but like that always makes me nervous. Like I don't
Mm.
want, you know. So I don't know.
Have you ever got anything like super terrible, like a super bad, like oh
Uh,
your candles suck, I'll never burn this in my house, nothing
no,
like that?
I
Good,
haven't.
good, good.
Thankfully, I haven't. That's why I said like the people that have like told me, or it's more like advice, like I feel that next time maybe do this differently,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
so far nobody's been mean to me, which that's the fearful part, like
But I
because
mean, knowing
I'm
you,
gonna have
just
to kickbox karate chop somebody.
yeah, do your thing, do your thing.
I have to move, so
You know what we should do? We should do a video where like I light a candle on your head and then I kick it, like I kick the flame off. That would be sick. That would be sick. But no, but knowing you, like I feel like if somebody did leave a bad review, you would just bounce. I mean, you probably would sting for a little bit, but you would just go on with life, because you're gonna live.
yeah,
You're gonna get that bad review, whatever, and life still goes on. I think you're gonna notice that, like, oh, that was it, and
yeah,
life goes on. And you still got all these orders that are still coming in. It's like, oh,
yeah,
this guy is
yeah,
just tripping, because people
yeah,
be tripping.
true.
People do trip.
Yeah, yeah, so luckily no negative energy my way so far.
Yeah, none of that at all. But that's amazing. I like that. And I think like when you're having fun with what you're doing, the hard work, it you don't mind it. Like it's worth it and you enjoy it. That's why I think everybody should pursue what they love, even if it's not a full time thing. Even if it's just the fact that you just want to be doing it every day. I think that's important. And that's what
Yeah.
that's what I noticed over these last few years is I get to do what I love every single day. I get to wake up and train sports cards. Like it feels like it's almost crazy because it feels like I'm playing all day. Like that's what it feels like. And I'm like, dang, I'm really making a living from playing. And I think that's how it's supposed to feel.
Yeah,
And
that's amazing.
yeah, and you know how you said you were like, you didn't think somebody would pay for candles. I used to feel like that too. Like, but I mean, I grew up in fitness, so I always kind of like made money teaching, like as a teenager and stuff. When I
Mhm.
went like full time hardcore, I was like people really gonna pay me to train them? Like, is this really gonna happen? And I mean,
Yeah.
and it does, especially if
Yeah.
you're good at what you do. So
I know, and that's amazing. That's true. Like
yeah,
after watching so many like self-help videos and reading books and stuff like that really is it. Like you just have to believe in yourself and
yeah,
do it. You just have to do it,
the action, of
And
course.
like people come to you. Even yesterday's event, like I felt that my table was like the most visited table, and like people were making like purchases, and I was like, this
Uh,
is really nice, like
that's
I
awesome.
wouldn't mind if I didn't get anybody to buy a candle that day, but it
Yeah.
was nice, it was just something plus, something extra. Like I was in shock, but
Man, I'm super happy for you.
yeah,
Gosh, I feel like when you really start making content too, man, some crazy can happen for you online. I can feel
yeah,
it.
yeah, thank,
Yeah, that is cool.
yeah,
The fact that people came up to your table, even as one person, like, oh, that's what I want to say about followers too. Like, you have 300 followers. That's like 300 people. I don't know, even before you had candles, I mean, like that's still followers, but the people that said, even if it's three people are like, you make candles, I want to follow you because you make candles, that three people is everything.
I
That's
know,
like, that's awesome that three people
yeah,
care
yeah.
that they want to know what you do with your candles.
I
It's super
know.
special. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
how I
then
feel
even
with fitness.
after, yeah, like after I make like little videos of myself doing candles and being myself, then I get
Yeah.
more followers, and I'm like, oh, you guys are
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels super good. And that's why I like the followers is cool, but it's not everything. It's not a tell all.
Yeah,
Like it's better to have 10 solid people that follow you, then 1,000 people that are just there just because. And that's all over social
Yeah.
media. They got people got all these followers, but they're not like real engaged followers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the people who actually watch your content and they look forward to your posts. That's who matters. Because I
Yeah.
even got that for myself. Like I see there's like a few people. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but like I know that there's people that look forward to my content and like it makes their day. And that
Yeah.
feels super good.
I
Feels super good.
do. That's me.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. So I mean, I get DMs from card collectors, and I'm not like hardcore sports card where I mean, there's people that are just that's their life. That's not
Yeah.
really me, but the fact that I post about it and I give my 2 cents about it, I get DMs from other collectors. They're just like, dude, I love you. I love your stuff, man. And I'm just like, I'm just sharing what I know. Like if I want a Darth Vader card, I'm gonna just tell people why I'm doing it, and people
Yeah.
think that's the world. That's like the world to some people.
Yeah. It
So
is.
yeah, and you learned all this on YouTube. That's so cool. And workshops. See,
Yeah.
YouTube's the jam,
I
man.
know, and I saved me some money because the workshops were pricey.
Yeah,
YouTube
and
is free.
that's giving out free information is like it does so much good. Like I mean, even with my training, like I'll do free sessions. I'll give out free workout tips, just because it feels good to give, and not even expecting a dollar in return. Just the fact that I want to just put something out there because it's good for my brand, for myself, and it helps that person.
Yeah.
And I mean, that feels good. So if you do that with candles, like this, is how you like everything you just did with me. You broke down how to make a candle. You put that on YouTube, and oh gosh, that's gonna be so much fun, Karen. I want to see. I love to see that.
Okay,
Like,
that's next on the list. First, my TikTok video. I have to finish it.
yeah, do it all, do it all, do it all. But TikTok for sure, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. Yeah, I mean, the other day, like I've been on YouTube all day looking at Star Wars stuff, and just like I can't believe there's nerds for everything in the world. If you want to learn about it, there's nerds in that section. Like there's Star Wars nerds. Like there's hot chocolate right here that I'm drinking. There's hot chocolate nerds. If I
I
want to
know.
learn,
Like
you know what I mean? That's so
yeah.
cool. Like
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
And that's amazing. Like you're an expert at a bunch of things. I'm an expert at different things. Like
Yeah,
every single person, even the people that are listening to your podcast, like they're experts at a lot of things.
yeah,
They just have to take that step to like actually, do what it is that they want to do.
exactly,
Like it's
exactly.
really that simple, but it is scary. It's
It
emotional.
is.
Do I
It
want to
is.
start this? Do I want to share this? Are they gonna care? All this.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Because
we're all so powerful. Shit. Like
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. That's why I give you big props because how many people would love to make candles, but they're so caught up in their fear of what
Mhm.
people are gonna say or people are not gonna like it, and they get stuck and they're just like at the
Yeah.
fence all day. I'm
Yeah.
like, just get out there, get on the field.
Yeah, for sure. Cause that's how I felt. Like I started hiking also like more intensely when COVID happened.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but I
Oh, you
started
hurt your foot, right? You had a
yes,
bad foot injury, yeah.
that was towards the end.
You kicked a
Um
mountain lion, huh? A mountain lion was kind of what? And then you're wearing the mountain lion right now. That's the mountain lion. Good job. I like it. I like it. Actually, I don't like it because I love animals. I'm just
and the
kidding.
bubble. This is fake. I'm vegan, everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
You're a
But
mess.
yeah,
No, yeah. So even with hiking, like it was something that I wanted to do, but I was like, I don't know how to do it. I'm just gonna do it. And then
uh,
eventually, the first time I learned, like, okay, I need hiking boots. Got me some hiking boots. Then the next time I went on a different little hike, I was like, okay, they have backpacks. I need a water backpack, And little by little, I was able to learn different things to the
yeah,
point where like I started climbing like some big spots, and then
I
I
love
thought
hiking
about the
too.
business. That was around the time that I was like, I want to do the candles. I want to do the candles. And then, like, I don't know, out of nowhere in my mind, I was like, well, why don't you do the candles if you did the hiking situation, Like, and you
Yeah.
learn after every single time, you learned how to perfect it even more.
Hmm.
So I was like, I'm just going to do it. And then I'll just learn little by little, I'll do something new.
That's it. Little by
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Learn as you go.
Yeah.
That's how I am with a lot of stuff. I learn as I go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I don't know, man. I don't know why it's like human nature sometimes. We always figure out like we need to know everything before we do something. It's just
Yeah,
like,
and
yeah,
I get it, like for the most part to be like in a safe zone or whatever, but like why not? You know, like if you really don't have anything to lose,
right,
like just try
right,
it.
right.
Like dip your little
Yep,
toe in water or whatever.
yep. Where'd you hike? I love hiking. Marin Headlands is like my spot. I
Yeah,
love
Marine
going there.
Headlands for sure. Mount Tamalpais,
Tamalpais, yeah.
Tamalpais. Wildcat Canyon for sure.
Where's that? That's like Tilden Park
Yeah,
area. Yeah, yeah,
Tilden.
yeah. They got
Yeah,
some good stuff
like
there.
Tilden too. Um, what is that? What is that one called? See, now I'm blanking out. Cause in the city, oh, Mission Peak. Cause in the
Mission
city, you know how
Peak,
they have like
San
Twin Peaks.
Jose. Yeah, that's Twin
Yeah,
Peaks is in the city. Yeah, yeah.
Peak. Um.
Yeah, those are popular ones. Have you done the Alamere Falls ones? It's more like a straight shot, but
Oh yeah,
is
no, I never got to do that one, but I have to go. I definitely
yeah,
have.
yeah.
Is it
It's a
open
long
now?
walk. I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure. Actually I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But but yeah, that was like a straight shot. It's just long, and then you have the waterfall and the beach at the end of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to go to Point Reyes when in karate from like age I'd say 11 to like 14, 15.
Hmm.
We used to go to Point Reyes every summer. And we would train in the beach, in the water, do karate and stuff, and work out on the beach. And then we'd hike around. So much history around there. Like see
Right.
all the Native
Yeah.
American stuff, and it's crazy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yep, yep, yep. All right, let's go back to the candles. When you with the candles, how do you package it? Do you have your own packaging? What do you do? You get creative with it?
Yeah. I right now I'm doing like little holiday gift boxes so it looks like presents.
Oh,
Um
that's what's up.
yeah, but I just have my sticker logos, so like once I'm
Yeah,
done with the I should have brought one. Once I'm done with the candle, like I just put the sticker on top.
yeah,
And when I package them, I put it into the holiday one for now so that we have a holiday box. And then I put like sunflower stickers because my logo is a sunflower.
yeah.
So I put sunflower stickers with like cute little inspirational quotes. Um,
Oh, that's cool.
then my business card, which also has the sunflower, and and then like an extra business sticker that also has my logo on it.
That's cool. When you
Yeah.
when you sold like your first candle, your first two or three candles, did you have all this already done, or did you make this along the way too, like the stickers, the packaging, the quotes, the ideas,
Yeah,
all that?
yeah, I made it along the way. I had an
Oh, that's
idea
good.
like what I wanted to do, but then I forgot. I think I got the stickers from my cousin. See, that's why I'm saying like you have to know where to like build relationships and who to talk to and not be afraid to like ask
Yeah,
questions or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
share things with other people because then you never know who has like good information.
Exactly. Yeah,
I think I got the stickers from a family member and then the tins from another friend. Like just little tips and
yeah.
tricks like that. So as I went, like I was learning what's better and how to make it work for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest things that you learn about humans, like on the consumer side of making candles, and about you about making candles? So like, let's go there, the consumer side, like the people who buy. What have you learned, like
Mm,
about other people?
I've learned, well, I also got this from another I forget his name, but he's an Instagrammer and he does a lot of other things too. But he pretty much said, and it definitely stuck with me because it's true that your consumers, your clientele, like all they really want is for you to solve a problem for them.
Right,
And
right.
I feel like that's what the candles do because a lot of the people that come like when I post them, it is like more of a spiritual aspect for me because I'm like a big believer of like the healing crystals and healing energies. So a
Uh-huh.
lot of my clients are into that.
Good, good. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so they're just looking for something to like make them feel better, as a person or like just help them during that point or make them feel good. Because for me, candles make me feel good.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's like we're just trying to meet a need, that they have.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's like
Yeah.
the same thing with fitness. Same exact thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All consumers, like even myself, like I want And like you said, like, you want to give back to the community because it makes you feel good. Like, what makes me feel good? Like,
Yeah,
maybe now it's this candle, and maybe later on it's to like gift a couple of candles.
yeah, yeah. Have you
Yeah.
got that? Have you got like a message where people are like, but they're like, man, I need this candle because I need this for this part of the day, or because I'm going through this, I think I need this candle. Like, or since I got this candle, I feel this mood, this anxiety. Have you got messages like that? Like, where
Yeah.
the anxiety has kind of went away, things like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Like,
cool. That's super cool.
yeah. I've gotten like messages, like long messages saying like, I have a friend who
Man,
needs help in this area, and she's also going through this, and she has a lot of stress. Um and then I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. But it also helps me learn, I don't tell them that, of course, but
right,
you know,
right, right, right.
I have my ideas like of what would be useful, but I always run it through them. Like, do you think like this stone is for this? Do you think that this would be something that you're looking for? And then they're like, yeah, that's fine. They just say yes most of the time.
That's
And
so
then,
cool.
yeah, and then afterwards, like, I have really great reviews on the candles, especially my lavender ones. Those are my favorite.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Are you like reviews where like this personal reviews, or you don't have it? You have it on your website, or
Oh, no, I have to like put up my website. It's already ready to go, but I need to upload the pictures of my candles. And it's
yeah?
that simple, but I'm like, oh, Karen, hurry up and upload the
I
picture.
know, I know, I know. But I mean, even then, like, look, you're doing your thing without the website up. Like,
Yeah,
dude, it just proves more. Just action is more important than everything else. And
yeah,
everything else comes along.
I know, yeah.
That's cool. What have you learned about yourself since doing this?
Um, I've learned about. I think I've just learned to let go, because I know I'm telling you that I'm fearful to get like some crazy customer telling me something crazy, but like you said, like,
Hmm.
I think it's just more of me coming to terms that not everybody's gonna like what I make. And like you mentioned earlier, there's a consumer.
Disneyland has bad reviews. Apple iPhone has bad reviews.
See, yeah. So not
It's
everything
like it
that I
doesn't
do,
even matter. Yeah.
it's not gonna be for everyone. Like everyone, and then even then, so like
Speaking of Disney, you don't even like Disneyland now that I mention that. See?
yeah.
See?
No,
You're
I
in
like
case improvement.
Disneyland. It's just not my favorite place to be at.
But no, not yeah, letting go is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
So
Yeah.
yeah, just letting go and understanding that it's not something that you have to take personal. It is what it
Right.
is.
Right. Yeah, that's what I learned too. Because I used to work little jobs, Amazon, work at a botanical garden at UC Berkeley. I used to work at a gym at the Y. And then I think this is how I learned that I need to be more entrepreneurial, that I'm meant to be an entrepreneur like straight on my own. And like I feel it more and more each day. It's because I just talked about this on my other podcast too, on my other episode, but supervisors and leadership is like two different things. And the way the supervisors I came across and the managers and stuff, I was like, you guys are terrible at what you guys do. Like you guys are in these positions, but like I
Yeah.
don't like it. I don't like how you guys lead. I don't like how you guys work with the customers. I don't like how you guys are running things. And that's why I bounced from the Y, because I was like, this manager is just she's tripping. She's on way too much stuff. He's just tripping. And I was like, I need to go do my own thing. And it's done well. And I just, like you said, I let go. And because I love what I do, it's like I'm willing to do 10 hours, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hours of work a day, or work a day around it and learn about it and be on YouTube and reading and Instagram posts, looking at other trainers practicing my craft. Like it just works out when you
Yeah.
really let go. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true. Yeah. And I like that because that's commitment too. Like, you enjoy it so much that you want to just dig in deeper.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And then it applies like because there's gonna be other things you have interest in, and you're gonna learn how to just apply what you did with candles to that same exact format. And you're an
Yeah.
awesome mom, so it's like how like motherhood is like the most challenging leadership role in the world.
I know.
So
I know. You guys, I have my degree in education and early childhood education. So that helps a little bit.
uh huh.
But but even then, so like trials and tribulations will happen. Like
For
as,
real.
as a parent, and also like as a business owner, like, okay,
Yeah.
Karen, take a deep breath. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
You know. Um,
What's one of the biggest things that you want to instill in your son? Like what's like a big thing?
I think definitely I wanna instill I like self confidence. Like I want him to
Yeah,
know
that's beautiful.
that like whatever it is that you want to do, not in a corny way, like, but pretty
No,
much
I
like
get it. Yeah.
do it. You can really do it. Like
Like actually believe it. Yeah. Cause
something
cause I,
attainable.
I like how you said your mom, she supports everything you do. You know how many people like, man, our age, well, you're
20.
29?
Hmm.
Yeah, we're the same age. Yeah. So there's still people our age who they don't get the support from their parents, or they still let their parents like control their next move and their next step, or they don't do things because they don't want to hurt their parents.
Hmm.
So it's like,
Yeah, no.
man, that self confidence is like huge, and that
It
you're
is.
instilling that.
Yeah.
I
Oh
think that's
yeah.
beautiful.
That little boy knows that he can do whatever he wants, in
Yeah,
with respect. And I think my mom like definitely instilled that with me
yeah,
because she didn't put me in a box. She just let me do whatever it was that makes me feel good. Even
yeah, yeah,
because she knows I'm a little rebellious, and if I don't like what she's telling me, then I'm just
yeah.
gonna go find another direction.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I got, man, so many examples of parents who just like they put their kids down, man. Like for what? What's the reason? Like it should always be about your kid's happiness. I mean, I'm not a parent, but it's like if you love your kid, you want to see them happy, even if they're gonna go this route or this path.
Hmm.
And so I think that's cool. I think
Yeah,
that's really cool what you're doing.
sure. Yeah, that makes
Yep,
sense.
yep. What's the next thing you hope to happen with your candles? Like, have you thought about that, or are you just like, I really like what's going on right now?
No, I've thought about it so much. I I want to open up like a little boutique, but I don't just want to do candles. Like I want to do a whole bunch of stuff.
That's
Um,
cool.
like I want to sell hats. I just ordered hats. I ordered
Oh,
pins.
nice.
Like I was telling you, I want to make shirts.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
it's like a little boutique of like a whole bunch of things that make you feel good. Like a T-shirt that says something funny or like a motivational quote.
I
Um,
love that. I love that.
yeah,
Yeah,
or like little, I don't know, little trinkets, things like that. But I definitely want like a small, like little storefront. That would make me happy.
man,
Uh,
that is cool.
yeah,
That is cool.
definitely with my candles. Like I have a whole vision for it. I'm still working on it, but I'll share all of that later on. But I
Have you
have a
have you read have you read up on that too? Where like people that have boutique candle shops, how they started it and the process of it, and
mm, no, I haven't, not yet. So that might
uh,
be something that I
I
look
mean, it's
into
out there. Yeah, you already know it's already out there. The
for sure.
information.
I
Because I do
know.
that. I do that with gyms. Because I have this. Like I have a goal to open a kickboxing gym. Actually call it boutique studios, where it's
Ooh.
like, yeah. So it's like the same word, boutique. But yeah, like, but I always read about it, like how this gym do it. What's their marketing strategy? How do they pay attention to what demographic, location?
Mhm.
Like, what, who would I like? Who would be so much more attracted to my kind of style of training, and how would I market around that? Like, yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
for sure. I should look into that. I've always like I just have hella like dreams and visions. Like this is exactly what I want. Like I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but this is what I want. But that's
Nice,
a good step.
nice,
I have to read into it.
nice, nice. And
Yeah.
then, cause you were doing teaching. What was it exactly that you're
Oh
doing?
yeah. So before that, well, I still am. I'm just taking a little break right now. So
Right, right.
I am a behavior interventionist. So I work with
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Sorry, I got a message. I work with kids, um, 0 to 5, but mainly it'll be like 3 to 5.
Got it.
What is
Got
that?
it.
Yeah.
Got it. Got
Uh,
it.
yeah.
So let's say if you went right back to work today, right? You were just like, all right, everything's situated at work. they got all the protocols, whatever it is, how would you continue to still do your candles?
Um. Oh yeah. So when I think during COVID, I had to do like a lot of work from home, and I had
Yeah.
to deal with like my son, and not deal with him, but like like we had
Yeah.
to
You had your
we had to
responsibilities. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
find the balance. Like, how do I support him in school and then do the work at home thing and then do the candles? So and mainly I do them at nighttime. So I think that
Mm,
I already like set a schedule for myself that
that's good advice.
yeah, once I
Yeah.
go back. And I guess that's what a lot of people say too, right? Like after your day job, you can continue on to do what it is that you do. If you do have like
Mm,
another job or whatever. But yeah, so I do that at nighttime.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all the questions I definitely have for you. I learned a lot, and I'm super proud of you for real, Cotton. I think you're awesome, and I want to see you grow this thing as big as you can.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jason. You too. I'm excited. I'm gonna check your boutique.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, one more time. What's your Instagram again?
Okay. Semillita.candles.
Spell Semillita again.
Semillita.
Perfect, perfect, awesome. And if anybody needs some candles, definitely hit up Cotton because I know she throws it down, and she's an amazing person. So I'll see you soon. I will see you on Tuesday.
Yeah. See you then, Jason.
Yes. All
Bye.
right. Enjoy your day. Bye.
You too. Bye.